Today I have a couple of paper pumpkin alternatives to show you. This is a design that I've used quite a bit. What I did for this was I took a 12 by 12 piece of white Whisper White cardstock, and I took this image and gray granite ink and just stamped the whole card with a bunch of these flowers. And then after I did that, I took sponge daubers and sponged in each of the flowers different put the flowers different colors, and then I did this is Flirty Flamingo, Calypso Coral, So Saffron, and then the Mint Macaron around for the background. And it doesn't have to be completely filled in. This is just the way I did it. And I didn't do anything with the inside of the cards yet. So, and then I took some Share What You Love pearls. They aren't exactly the colors in the card, but I thought they matched well enough. This is Petal Pink pearls, but there's Petal Pink, So Saffron, Grapefruit Grove, Rich Raspberry, and Tranquil Tide, and I just used some of the Petal Pink ones on this card. And I did do the cards that were in the kit. I did 3 of them so far. And then I took some of the paper, excuse me, and I took one of the Whisper White note cards, and I stamped it with the large stamp that's just words, just to see, what it would look like, and then I just stamped it. And then this is from Touches Texture, I believe. Anyway, this was just an example of one of the ones that I did as a note card size. Okay, let's do this card right here. I have everything cut out and ready to go. This time I'm using Calypso Coral for the card base. 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then I took the 1 3/4 inch scalloped punch to punch out for this thank you, and I stamped thank you with gray granite ink, and then I die cut it out with the smallest circle from the Layering Circles Framelits dies. And then I took the rectangle stitch framelits dies, and you can see that they're on here. I've already centered them on here. This one is 4th from the largest, and this one's 3rd from the largest. You need to be very careful when you take these off. So they're all already die cut. And then we're going to adhere this to the front of the card. We'll save this because we're going to use it for this frame here. This is just one of the basic designs that I normally use as far as the card front. I thought it went really well with this stamp set. So I've seen a lot of beautiful alternatives out there and want to try some of them, but I thought I wanted to show you this first. So let's put that over there. Okay. Then I took this piece. This piece is 4 1/4, or not 4 1/4, 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Yes. And then this piece is 4 by 5, I believe. No, 5 1/4. So make sure that when you take this out, that you, however you're going to put it on your card, that you make sure you put this piece in the right spot so that it lines up. So I'm going to make this the top. Oops. Wow. That's a lot of glue here. Definitely don't want that oozing over the edge. Okay. Okay, make sure I have that at the top. And then just center this piece. You can keep it from sticking to you. I center that piece there. Okay. Let's wipe up some of that excess there. There. Okay. Now we're going to set that aside for a second. We're going to glue our sentiment to our gray piece. And I think I need new glue. Let's try this one. That's better. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to put one dimensional on the back of this and set it aside for a second. Okay. And then we're going to take this very carefully, punch that out, and then punch this one out. Okay, and I want to make sure I get it back in the right way that I want it. And adhere that to the front of this gray granite piece, just like that. Okay. And I'm going to take my bow, and this is Calypso Coral, and it's in the annual catalog. And I'm going to center it at the bottom of the card, like I did this one right here. That ribbon on that card is Flirty Flamingo. Okay, we're going to center this right here below the flower, that large flower. And then I'm going to just tape these ends down. Just like so. Like I said, I do this design quite a bit. Because I like it. And I thought it went well with this paper pumpkin set. Okay, then we're going to take dimensionals, and you can use the ones in the paper pumpkin, but I'm just using some others that I have. I want to remind you of my host code, and this month's giveaway is package of mini Stampin' Dimensionals, $50 purchase. If you want to go to my website right here. Also, if you purchase $50 from me before the end of April, it has to be by the 30th, I'll add you to my mailing list for a free catalog with a $50 purchase. If you'd like to join my team, $99 gets you $125 worth of product. Go to my website. If you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, you can go to my website and sign up there. It's about $20 a month, and it includes shipping and handling, and that's before tax, I believe. We don't have tax in Oregon, so I don't know how sales tax works because we don't have any. Then you just put your little thank you right above your ribbon, your bow, and that card's done, except for I'm going to put some of these on there. Because I like the way they look. So let's put one there. There. And one right there. That's cards done, all except for the inside. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is a little bit different. I have a piece of mint macaron. This one's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then a piece of basic black. It is 5 by 3 3/4. And then this is another piece of the paper that I stamped. This one's 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. And I'm going to just adhere it to the black piece. Right in the center of it. Okay. And then I have a piece of basic black ribbon, and I don't know if this particular size is available, but there is some basic black that I think is the same size as this in the catalog. I'm going to put I put a glue dot on the back of there. I put a glue dot on the back of there so it'll stay in place. And I'm going to put this one, I like it in the center. I'm going to put this one I think off to the side on this one. Hopefully I got enough ribbon here to tape around the back. Looks like I do. Tape it to the back. I thought about doing this card like this, but I like it like that. Let's trim this off. Tape that down, just like that. And then I'm going to just glue this to the front of my card, just like that. Get glue all over everything. Okay, let's glue this to the front of the card. Just like so. Okay, and I have my thank you, and I stamped this with Calypso Coral. And this piece is basic black, and these are the same size as the other card that I just did. Same punch and everything. And then I cut out one of the flowers that I had stamped on the paper and put dimensionals on the back. I thought this would be kind of interesting. I've got a loaf of bread out in my other room raising. Some sourdough bread. I thought it was time to make some more. So we're going to put this right there on that yellow flower, and then I cut out some of the leaves. Put dimensionals on the back. And sometimes I'm challenged with these things. Okay, so we're going to put that leaf there, and then we're going to put this leaf. I may have to trim it a little bit, but I can do that. Put that one there. And I got one more. It's under the ribbon. And you can either put it on top of the ribbon or under the ribbon. I think I will put it so it goes over the top of the ribbon, just for, I think that looks good. Just like that. And then we need a dimensional for the back of our sentiment. And I think I'll put it under the bow, right here. I like the way that looks. I can get it even. Okay, and then I took some small pearls that I had, and I believe that the pearls from the paper pumpkin, the smallest, or not paper pumpkin, the pearls that you can buy in the annual catalog, the small ones are this size. And I colored them with Daffodil Delight. So I'm going to put one on the sentiment. I'm going to put one over here. And one over here in this corner. That's the second card. You have to tell me what you think. I also made this one with using this design, and I used, the only ribbon I had that was yellow was Pineapple Punch, I believe this color is. Yes, and it looked all right. So there's your alternatives. I'll put that other one So give me a thumbs up if you like my cards. I know that it's a design you've seen multiple times from me, but it is what it is. And I'll try to do some more. I've just been limited in my time lately. I had company over the weekend, so you have a lovely day, and bless you, and have fun stamping.